Hey, it's Tina Forsyth here. So you're looking to add to your team. You're looking to hire virtual support. It might be a virtual assistant, maybe an online business manager, social media support, marketing support, launch management, etc. You're looking to hire some support. Now, how do you do the interview? How do you actually go through the process of finding and hiring the right person? Believe me, I get it. This is a very stressful thing for many of us out there, for many of the people I work with. And I want to share with you today the three key aspects, three tips of how to work this process, how to do a good interview with a potential team member. I'm actually going to give you at the end of the video here too a link to my flat out full meal deal interview question process that I want to give you. It's part of our CEO Business School. I just want to gift it to you here today, so I'll mention that a little more later. But first and foremost, here's the first thing. You need to understand the difference between hiring somebody as an expert or hiring somebody as an employee. One of the biggest differences in the virtual support industry and in the entrepreneurial small business world is this. Quite often when you're looking to hire someone, you want them to bring their expertise to the table. You want them to bring what I like to call their how to the table. You yourself cannot possibly know everything that needs to be done in the business and exactly how to do it and so on. You probably don't have the interest in it. You don't have the time or the ability to figure that out, and you just flat out don't want to go there. It's not something you want to get into. When you are a solopreneur or an entrepreneur running a smaller business, a lean team, you need to bring people on board who bring the how with them. They bring their expertise with them. They might be a VA who's got strong techie skills, might be an online business manager who knows how to plan and map out projects for you, might be a launch manager who can lay out a launch for you, etc., etc. Right? You want people to bring the how to you. What happens though is that there's a lot of people out there who are not yet in employee or in expertise mindset or business mindset yet. They are still in what I call employee mindset, meaning when they work with you, they're coming from a place of just tell me what to do and how to do it and I'll do it for you. One of the biggest frustrations I hear from entrepreneurs who have hired a team member and it's not working out is that they've hired this person and they seem like a great person and they really want to help, but they're sitting there looking at you going, just tell me what to do. What do you need me to do next? Tell me how to do it, etc., etc. And you're sitting there going either A, I don't have time to tell you what to do. B, I don't even know how to do the things that I need you to do for me. So how am I going to help you? Or C, you're just flat out like, listen, you got to keep up. I need you to plug in and really engage with what's going on here. If you hire somebody with that employee mindset, when what you really want is the expert mindset, it's not going to work out. So you need to know and recognize for yourself, who do you need on the team? If you have a really clearly documented processes and steps and everything, you just need somebody to plug into it, great. An employee mindset's fine. If you need them to bring the how and their expertise to the table, you need the expert mindset. So the second piece of this that's really important is if you're looking for somebody with an expert mindset and you're hiring somebody as a contractor, as a virtual support professional, you're not hiring them as an employee, here's the thing. You're not actually interviewing that person. From your perspective, it's an interview. From their perspective, it's a sales conversation. This is a business to business conversation. So yes, there's an interview aspect to this process, but it's not an interview in the traditional sense of you ask a bunch of questions and they answer those questions for you. That's not the way this works. And quite often, if that's the approach you take, not only does it feel heavy and hard for you to kind of know, it actually is not going to give you the information that you need to know whether or not this person has that expertise mindset and whether or not they're going to be a good fit for you in the business and for what you need. So you need to kind of embrace the fact that, okay, this really isn't an interview. It's more of a sales conversation. Even if you initiated it, you can still call it an interview, don't get me wrong. But I want you to come from this space that there's a flow to this conversation that's really powerful. And this is what I have written out in detail here with this little bonus checklist I want to give you that we're going to talk about here in a moment, or that I'm going to walk you through here in a moment, is there's a flow to this kind of conversation that works really, really well. And essentially it is the what and the how. Your role is to bring the what to the conversation. You want to start any conversation with a potential new hire talking about what you need. You want to talk about your vision for the company. What are your goals? What is it you're looking for them to deliver for you? So you need to be clear on your deliverables. You need to be clear on your expectations. It could be as simple as, I need somebody who can take care of customer service, can manage my calendar, and can keep everything from like feeling like it's going to blow up around me because I got so much email in my inbox or something like that. What are the deliverables? What are the results that you're actually looking for from someone? It's your job to share the what. It's their job to bring the how to the table. Now, one of the key pieces when you're having this conversation, the flow of this conversation is you deliver the what, then there's a moment where you want to pause, and it may naturally come up, or you may ask them and say, is this something you can help me with? Or tell me how you might be able to help me here. Now, this is where they need to step in and take over the conversation. This is where they need to step up and show their expertise. They need to step up and quite honestly lead the conversation a little bit at this point. The words you want to hear from somebody are this: here's how I can help you with that. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, right? You want them to be able to demonstrate to you that they get what you're looking for and they can bring the how to the table. They're like, here's how I can help you with that. I've done this before. I've got a great process for that. Totally get it. I'll take care of it, et cetera, et cetera. What you don't want to hear at this moment is, oh my gosh, I love it. This is amazing. You're like awesome. I would love to support you. Just tell me what you need me to do and I'll do it for you. I'll be there for you. Now, don't get me wrong. That person's heart is absolutely in the right place. They want to serve you. I get it. But when they're coming from that perspective, what they're ultimately doing is putting more work on your plate. When somebody will say to you, they've claimed their own expertise and brilliance, and they're saying, here's how I can help you with that. They are connected to your what and to your vision and to your goals and your priorities and the results you're looking for. They've connected to that. And they're saying, here's how I can help you with that. Then that actually takes work off your plate. It's like, there's a sigh of relief in that moment. When somebody's saying that they love your vision and it's wonderful and they want to support you and just tell me what you need me to do and I'll do it for you, they've actually put more work on your plate in that moment, inadvertently on their part. But that's a reality of what's happening here. You need that person to step in with their expertise. You need to feel that sigh of relief. You need to know that they're coming at this conversation from a here's how I can help you perspective. And they need to be asking questions as well, too. So there's more on this flow. I want to gift this to you. If you're watching this video, I want to gift this actual interview question flow checklist that we use in one of our training programs. It's something that's part of our CEO Business School. I want to gift this to you so you can take and use this, because I know it's a tough topic for people. I had this conversation just yesterday with somebody where we talked about this flow, and it was like a light bulb hallelujah moment for her, because she has had that exact same experience. I'm so sure some of you have as well, where you've hired somebody and they're great, but they're sitting back and waiting for you to tell them what to do. If you need someone who's going to step up, make sure you can see and feel that in this interview process as well. So awesome stuff. Enjoy the checklist. It'll be here with the video in some way, shape, or form. And until next time, it's Tina Forsyth. Take care, everybody. Bye now.